There are numerous studies on Ganoderma lucidum. In fact, I have personally read over 500 peer-reviewed medical studies about this amazing herb. I'm going to share with you some of the conditions that it can help. A survey was done by the Mayo Clinic a few years ago. They looked at over 140,000 patients visiting the clinic, and they made a list of the top 10 conditions why people come to see them. Amazingly, all 10 of these conditions and more can be effectively improved by Ganoderma lucidum. So let's start with condition number 1, which is skin. The word Ganoderma lucidum literally means bright and shiny skin. If you want to keep a beautiful complexion throughout life, Ganoderma is a great way to achieve that. Conditions 2 and 3 include joint pain and back pain. Sadly, our society is plagued with aches and pains. The good news is, by changing their coffee, they can get a therapeutic dose of Ganoderma, and many patients report a reduction in their aches and pains. The fourth reason that people go to doctors is for cholesterol problems. So we have good cholesterol, we have bad cholesterol. Ganoderma fortunately lowers the bad cholesterol and increases the good cholesterol. The fifth reason that people would go to doctors are for airway problems. So Ganoderma is good for allergies, asthma, and even upper respiratory infections. This is something that I've seen in my own family. My wife and son used to have severe seasonal allergies. After a year of drinking Ganoderma coffee, their allergies are essentially gone. The sixth reason that people would see doctors were for mental conditions, including depression and anxiety. Again, in our high-stress world, these conditions are all too common. So, in peer-reviewed medical studies, Ganoderma is proven as an antidepressant to increase the effectiveness of the happy neurotransmitter serotonin, and it also has anti-anxiety effects and increases the neurochemical known as GABA. The number 7 reason that people would see doctors were for chronic neurologic conditions like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's. And yes, Ganoderma can be profoundly preventive for both Parkinson's and Alzheimer's, and even if these conditions exist, Ganoderma can improve some of the function of these brains that are in trouble. The 8th most common condition is blood pressure problems. Now, Ganoderma is proven to lower blood pressure. So we've had a number of patients that after a few weeks of consuming the coffee realize that their blood pressure is dropping. They are told then to contact their doctor for their advice regarding their medication. In many cases, the doctor tells them to either reduce the medication or stop it altogether. The 9th most common condition is migraine headaches. Now, these headaches can be very severe. Ganoderma does a lot of amazing things, including controlling inflammation, alkalizing the body, and even dilating blood vessels. We have seen people in the process of consuming a cup of coffee have their headache reduce dramatically or even disappear. Finally, the number 10 condition is diabetes. Now, this is the most expensive problem in our healthcare system, and sadly enough, the fastest growing group of people that are getting diabetes are teenagers. Because of the long-term complications, if someone is diabetic as a teen, they may have a heart attack, stroke, kidney failure, blindness, or even amputation before they're 40 years old. This is a condition that we want to get a handle on, and Ganoderma does a number of things to help reverse and resolve diabetes. One of the reasons that Ganoderma is good for diabetes is it promotes fat loss. We've seen a number of people that just by switching their coffee start to lose weight. The highest level that I'm personally aware of is a young lady that lost 80 pounds in 10 months after switching to Ganoderma latte. Ganoderma is also proven to improve sleep. People that consume Ganoderma fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. My personal favorite benefit of Ganoderma lucidum is that it reduces the itch response of mosquito bites. We have people tell us that after drinking the coffee, that mosquitoes don't like them anymore. So yes, it appears that people are bit less by mosquitoes, or if they are bit at all, the itch response is much less, or in some cases, even non-existent.